So in this video, let me share my own experience with these techniques. When I started using these techniques, the first change which I saw in myself was that I started feeling a lot grounded in my life. However, before practicing these techniques, I used to be very ungrounded. That was a major change in my energies. There was a particular experience with the scorpion, since we will be teaching you how to give protection to non-living objects or to objects which are nearby you. So initially when I started practicing with this technique, I used to give protection to my home because there my wife and my small kid used to live, and we live at such a place which is near to a jungle. So snakes, scorpions, elephants, wild boar, wolves, these are pretty common in our area. So when initially I started with these techniques, I realized that when first time I did protection of my home, the same day in the evening, one scorpion came in front of me and just sat, and I just killed it. So I thought that I just did not give any attention to that because it was normal, because the scorpion was almost 3 to 4 inches big in size and it was pretty poisonous. It just came in front of me and I just killed it, and I was very thankful to the god that at least I was able to kill this scorpion and it was in my home, because my small kid never used to wear slippers or any shoes and he used to just roam around in the house barefoot. Next time when I gave the protection again in the evening, same thing happened. One scorpion came in front of me and I just killed it. It did not happen once or twice. It happened in a sequence 4 times. Whenever I just gave protection to my home, I was able to kill a dangerous scorpion. So when it happened fourth time, then actually I realized that whenever I am giving protection to my home, I am able to find out a dangerous scorpion at my home itself. So that was my experience with this technique, and it was a beautiful one. The next experience was of an elephant. Since we live in an area where elephants are pretty normal, so there was one particular elephant which was notorious. And if you know by the virtue of the nature of the elephants, they always live in family, they always live together. But if somebody is notorious or somebody is not good, the family or that group actually abandons that elephant. So any elephant who's roaming without a family in jungle area will always be dangerous. So there was one such notorious elephant. He was famous in our area. Wherever he used to enter, in whosoever gardens he used to enter, he used to just break everything. So I used to give protection. That time I was pretty new with these techniques, and I used to follow that I should give protection to my home, and I used to say during the protection that please keep my home protected from elephants, from all the insects, and from all the animals which are harmful for me and my family. So what happened? Uh, that elephant just tried to enter. It is the evening time. We were sitting outside in the garden and we saw that the same notorious elephant is coming. And my wife and myself, we were just afraid that now what he is going to do, he is trying to enter into the garden. But let me share with you what exactly happened. He tried to enter through our main gate. He just stopped at the main gate. He just moved his head in some direction. Then he moved back. Again, he tried to enter through our main gate. Again, he did something through his head. Then again, he moved back, and then he kept outside, and then he just went away. That experience was, I would say, so divine, because that elephant was pretty infamous for destroying the gardens, and he just was not able to enter in my garden because 2 days before only I did this protection of my home, and I specifically told please keep my home and my area safe. So that is the beauty and that is the power of these techniques. I saw a change in the perspective of the people. I all of a sudden started seeing that people who used to be unnecessarily blaming me for certain things, now their perspective started changing, because there is a triple layered protection process in this process of when you apply these techniques in your life. So in that you actually transmute the negative energy. So that I also started having in my life. This I used to see myself that whenever I used to meet a lot of people, or my interaction used to happen with the people, after that I used to feel my energy drained out, because there is a energy connection which you develop with the other person, which is known as chords in energy modalities. Since I was following pranic healing at that point of time, so this particular thing is amply taught in the pranic healing. So I used to see, whenever I used to meet people, I established chords, which is the response, which is actually the cause of making me lethargic or draining out my energy. Don't you feel the same sometimes when you meet a lot of people? After that, you feel that your energy has been drained out. This happens normally with us. So it happens because of establishing chords. However, this is out of purview of this class. I'm just sharing the knowledge so that I can share my own experience. So after practicing these techniques, I started establishing a better, I would say, life, because my chords with other people stopped, minimized, and it at one point of time it just almost stopped. So if you are using these techniques, you are also going to have miraculous changes in your life. The only thing is that you have to use them in your life. Let's meet in the next video.